78% of Twitter users think Elon Musk is destroying the platform. So I naturally reached out to him and asked if I could buy Twitter from him. He never responded. And because of that, I'm gonna try to create a Twitter alternative in Minecraft that's so good, Elon Musk can't help but acknowledge my existence. And that's why it's gonna take some serious brainstorming. I've got 3 questions I need to answer. Number 1, how do we show tweets in Minecraft? Number 2, likes and dislikes. And number 3, Twitter Blue. How do we make a profit on this idea? We're gonna build a micro headquarters for Twitter. And this is the first step of our 3-step process today. Now we place down the floor. Now what we have to do is make it inviting, because in order to run Twitter, we've got to actually build it in a way that players have to visit. And I might have learned that Elon Musk recently cut out the free lunches for his employees because it's saving money, which is why we're going to only offer the bare bones services here. You're coming to our location for one reason, and that's to tweet. And the last question would be, do we actually need windows? I think, yeah, windows. If you look at Twitter HQ, we probably got a few. We'll go ahead and we'll add a white roof to the top of this. And then finally, we touch it off with a little bit of class right here in the middle, guys. This is what it's all about. Oh man, it just comes together. I've outdone myself. Then finally, we're gonna cap it off in the middle with a little bit of blue. And bam, you've got literally the absolute perfect rooftop you could ever ask for. I mean, this is next level. Phase 1's accomplished. Let's move on to phase 2, likes. We need a way to allow people to like tweets. But before we can do that, we need a way for them to tweet. We're gonna create 2 different sections on the inside. Section A is what I'll be building first, and this is going to be the sponsored section. Twitter has sponsored tweets. And in order to make them stand out, I'm gonna actually spend an inordinate amount of money on something wealthy, $40,000. You see, bronze will look a little bit more classy while still not making it look bad. So right when you walk in the front door, we're gonna give you a couple of steps, and then bam, this tweet wall is where people can pay to have their tweets featured. If I create a sort of a price range right here, what I could do, so it says hashtag ad space, and then I'll show them an example. So you would write at your username, and then you could write your tweet below it. So that's how this is gonna work. But there's limited slots, and I wanna make sure it's very clear to the audience it is limited. Now let's dye these. All right, check this out. When people walk in, they now see signs that say, rent out an ad space for $100,000, which is pretty awesome. Then it's got a display of all the potential areas their ad could be for Twitter, and then finally it shows them how to tweet, like what an example of a good tweet looks like. Now we need the actual generic Twitter location space, and that's all gonna take place on the dark wood right here. They have to walk all the way down this way and see the tweets, turn the corner, then they're gonna have to walk this way and see the tweets, and obviously continue the process. This gives us a lot of real estate to sell to people, and all we have to do is add fancy gates that prevent them from getting through. Only staff, aka me, can break through the gates. And then we're gonna maybe allow them a one-way door to exit but not come back in. You see, this would allow them to sneak out the backside if they choose to. All right, now I have not explained to you how it works. On this Minecraft server, which I happen to own, you can type /claim. A claim is that thing you saw at the beginning, the little square that I own. I can then control what people can do. I can't allow them to place blocks in this claim, because if I do that, they could place anything. Now, I don't know what I'm doing. Brainstorm board, let's go. Can't use signs, can't use item frames. I don't know what I could give them. I've got it. Okay, here's the problem. I can't let people place signs, because if I allow them to do that, they can place any block they want and they would destroy it. The second problem is I can't really use books, because then players would steal the books. And so the only option I can think of is placing these hoppers down, and these hoppers are where players will throw their books. Then I or someone else will rewrite the tweets and put them on the wall for them. It must be an extremely painful manual process, and there's no really other way I can think of that this would work. So we have submit your tweets below for review, and then my staff team that I hire for this operation will then place the ads and manage the facility for me for a cut of the revenue. I think that's a really good idea. So now that that's worked out, the next question, which I brought up earlier, is how do we allow people to like and dislike tweets? Now, there may be better ways to pull this off, but I am definitely not capable of doing that at this time in my life. So we'll put 2 chests here that have 2 hoppers connected to the chests. And then if players actually like a tweet, they can submit their like here. So if we step outside, we can then create a staff only section, which would be right here. Go ahead and fill this in then. Now this is really just a basement. It doesn't have to actually look good. It just has to be functional. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit of it. And I'm just gonna make it fully usable. So that way our staff can come in, they know exactly what they're looking at, and they know what to take away. Like for example, I don't even see our other chest. So I gotta really, there it is. This is liked tweets. And then this one is our submitted tweets. And then another idea is I do own these red hearts. They might look kind of nice to pull this together a little bit. Maybe something like this, just to be like, hey, if you like a tweet, you can like do it here. It calls your attention to it. And you can actually search for all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna see if there's a Twitter, and there is 10 of these. Just kind of pull it together a little bit for us. I think it's gonna help the people that visit know what we're really about here.
Twitter.
Like, I can do a soft launch right now. So we just created a warp called Twitter. I'm gonna make it $8. Now we need a Twitter icon here. I'm gonna do a diamond just because it feels wealthy. We just need one more thing, and that's a way for players to obtain books. Okay, here's the idea. I need a bunch of books, and I'm gonna sell the books. That's another way we can make profit if people don't have their own books, which they can then write their tweets in and submit. We're gonna see how this works out. It might be messy, but it's one of the better ways I can think of to pull this off in Minecraft. Now we can price these. We'll make them fairly cheap. So now we're selling book and quills for those who actually need them. So people can come, they can pay the $8 fee, they can buy tweets, they can submit tweets, and then I can find someone to hire for staff. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell them it's open. So this guy's just looking around. He's our first actual real customer right now, and I think he's trying to understand how it works. He's leaving.
Bye.
Maybe something like this would be good. There you go. Maybe it's a little bit more clear to people. The main page is that way and this is ads. Because obviously he was confused. We got to learn from it. So, all right, we just got another guy. Keep in mind, each person pays us $8 to visit. All right, that's not bad. Let's see what he's doing. He's reading the signs. I think we did a good job at keeping it professional. But again, it's kind of a soft launch. I got to see if it actually works or not. See if Alex will be interested in a sponsored tweet here for 100K. Oh, he does want one. No freaking way. Dude is actually buying this. Wow, our first ad's being sold. That's not bad. I know the advertisement business is what keeps these things in business. So this could fund the growth. And now all we need is the free users to start coming and submitting their own real tweets here. Obviously, you see, that's the thing. It's just a very like awkward process to have them write it and then come to me. But we just don't have the technology, in my opinion, to do what needs done. Oh, he said, because I like the idea of this, I'm going to give you a bonus. Dude just paid me double because my idea was so creative. That is insane, bro. All right, let's write this tweet for him. 3 blaze grinders at P-Warp, 3 blaze. Insane money. Let's see if we can get that to fit. All right, guys, we literally got our first ad on the wall, but I do want to spice it up a little bit because it's an ad. Check it out, guys. We made $200,000 from this. That's sustainable. Oh, he's giving me decorations. Bro, give me a full fish tank. That looks a lot better because I feel like Twitter HQ would actually have some sort of a fancy fish tank. That looks really sick to me. Yo, he just told me that there was like no light here, which I didn't even realize because I just have night vision with this helmet. We need some light. People literally won't be able to see when they visit. We got to fix that. That's an actual emergency. This guy's giving us some real advice. This guy, honestly, I feel like is past the interview stage. I think we're gonna invite him in to work here with us. He's in, he's hired. And he's now going home to bring his own decorations in to make it look better, while I am going to see if I can get some more customers here. All right, I let him do a little bit of work around here. Our new partner really has elevated things to a new level. But we need customers, bro. We literally have one. Like, can someone show up? We add the ability to type teleport into chat. And if you do that and people click on it, they actually teleport to your location. It's a great way to start a business. See, it's free for these guys. This dude is in every video. How's he always find me? Now I'm gonna stand back in the corner. I'm gonna see if anybody buys another ad or just submits a regular tweet. I'd love for like a regular tweet to be submitted right now. People are looking. But it's kind of a chicken and the egg thing. You know what I mean? We have a lot of players, people are looking, but there's no tweets to actually look at. And someone just bought their first book. Look at that in chat. Someone bought a book to tweet with. People are actually doing this. Like, this is actually working. We actually are creating a functional Twitter that makes profit. Just got another guy as he wants to buy an ad for $200,000. That brings us almost to $500,000. And I think it worked better because we're so populated right now. He knows people are gonna see it. Someone else just bought another book. Actually, he did. He's gonna put it in the hopper. So I'm gonna head back downstairs, guys, and the staff room down here. And I'm gonna see if we do have any submittals so far. And maybe make this a little easier to navigate. There we go. All right, so we did get our first tweet submitted here, guys, from an actual user of the platform here. We're gonna go down there, we're gonna collect the tweets, bring them upstairs, and then actually put them in the tweet location, which will be right around the corner. We're actually kind of popping off right now. Message this guy for VIP and kits. This guy actually seems to want an ad, so he's just taking an ad space here. Problem is, it's really hard to convert this. Like, do you see how awkward this is? I have to take a picture with my phone and then pull the sign out and work it. Like, I'm running a full-time job right now, man. Message me for VIP kits, full blaze grinder. I had to convert what he said to something a little different because it just didn't fully work well. And then when I have the book, all I need is like a location to destroy the book afterwards, or maybe a location to like keep old tweets for like an archive purpose, because we do need that as well. And we could put that downstairs. I mean, this is really phenomenal at the moment. We're actually really doing quite well. I'm gonna go cut down some trees. We need to archive. That guy wants to buy it. This dude just offered me money to buy it. He likes it so much. We've sold like a multitude of books. It seems like there's a huge amount of people that want to tweet and aren't. And my partner is also, I think, converting tweets. Yep. He's gonna be converting them on the wall. I think we really have revolutionized Minecraft here in a big way. segue. I can't wait to see if Elon's actually answered me yet. Now, I really did not plan on selling this place today, but if I get the right offer, I'll sell it. But I'm gonna let this open for a couple days, see how many tweets we make, see how much money we make, and see if this business is a keeper or one that we sell.
2 weeks later.
So guys, I know I said I was gonna leave it up for like a day. I actually ended up leaving it up for like 2 weeks, and we've really honestly expanded quite a bit. And by we, I mean the guy who I partnered with, because I've been deathly sick with some disease. We've updated Twitter inside. I'm not sure what happened to the floor. Maybe we'll just throw that in. You can see several tweets all the way along the back, aligning it. We even got some free items donated, and we're up to $3.6 million, which is unbelievable. But over here, it looks like we've got a new section, Twitter Blue. So this guy is actually allowing people to add glow ink for 25K to create a blue tweet. Look how cool this is, dude. So I would say it's a pretty successful business at the end of the day, but I think we've done a good job. Peace.